So the last time the Soap Apprentice did a pull through was when she did Earth, but it was Earth 2020. Do you remember that pour where the soap batter got so thick that she pulled out the pull through tool and she had like 3 inches of soap in her hand? Like, yeah, so I was actually really surprised when she suggested doing a pull through for the February line. But that's what we did. I did mine yesterday. She's doing hers today. It's all part of the Amy Warden Soap Challenge Fund, and I'm going to tell you all about it in just a minute. But before I do, hello, I am Mrs. Soap and Clay. Let's make stuff. How's it going, Sudsers? Welcome back to the channel. You are at Soap and Clay, where we make all the soapy things, and you are here for day 310 of 365 days of soap. And yeah, the Soap Apprentice is tackling an Amy Warden Soap Challenge thing for the pull-through. And this was her idea. So it's going to be great, and it's going to be beautiful, and it's going to be awesome, right? I don't actually know. I haven't seen any of this footage. So let's go check out the pour, and then we can figure all that out together. So, do you ever self-sabotage in life? It seems to be just my thing. So here's the thing. I just put cookies in the oven. And I set the timer. I'm like, oh yeah, no, 11 minutes, cool. Totally have time to go do the thing. But when have my videos ever been 11 minutes or under? That almost never happens. And I knew I needed to lay the audio down for a Georgia May pour, too, because her videos, her pours are always longer, because she has more attention to detail than I do, really. And so I have to work with longer videos and speed them up in interesting ways to make them sort of fit with whatever, so I can still capture her attention to detail during soap, but also, keep it kind of manageable. But anyway, point is, this video is more than 11 minutes. And so I'm going to have to leave. Maybe it'll get me to the cut. Maybe I can talk until it's time to cut, and then I'll take a break and go get my cookies. Or maybe I'll forget that my cookies are in the oven and I'll burn down the house. But this seems to be just variations of this, just some version of that happens in my life every day. This whole self-sabotaging thing is real. But yes, Georgia May's pull-through. Again, Georgia May likes pull-throughs, and this was her idea for the February line. She wanted to do a pull-through with the heart tool, and so cool. We are doing the thing. We are still using Endless Love for the scent blend from Lone Star that did the weird seepage on me yesterday. Remember? Yeah, that was weird. My bars were cute though, so I'll forgive them. And the smell remained. The scent is the lovely scent for sure, especially if you like Victoria's Secret. So there's that. But Georgia May has picked a different color palette, which is obviously very awesome, but she's using the same oil blend, so the 60-40 split with 60% liquid, 40% solid. The liquids are olive, canola, and rice bran, all in equal parts actually. And the solids are coconut and palm. Did I just say? Whatever. Anyway, yes. And so same oils, same technique, different colors, different soaper. Let's see what she ends up deciding to do with her pull-through method for this, because we've done them a number of ways and we've learned some tips and tricks along the way. And let's see, which method she ultimately ends up going with for her pull-through. you know, now we're gonna go watch her pour the thing into the thing, and she will be awesome because she's awesome at all the things. See? Even the little title card thing there said it. So Prentice is awesome. You see it on the internet, it's totally true, right? I mean, no, she like legitimately is awesome, and like nobody can debate that. So the pour itself will of course be awesome, and all of the jazz. Now, I am actually curious to see what she ends up coming up with and what her idea is, because she just scented that one, like she just stirred in scent into that one piece, didn't she? She put it into the rest of them, but did she stir it up? Is the question. Oh, and she did the same scrapey scrape thing that I did. That's interesting. Okay, now she's gonna stir this one up and then pour. Okay, that's cool. But she is still using the thing in the middle. What is that thing called? Why am I? Okay. That, yeah, this is really. Mr. Soap and Clay is going to watch this video and yesterday's video as well and be like, why don't you know what this is called? It's ... We make, you know, because he like makes things, all of the things, and he does electrical work and plumbing work and like constructing things work, and he just likes to build things. It's just fun for him, and he likes to figure things out. And so, yeah, he's going to be like, oh yeah, it's called a dowel. Is it a dowel? I don't know. But anyway, she's using that method too. She's just centering everything directly on that and pouring a little bit at a time from there. Now, I think the last time that she did this, she had an idea that she was going to, I think, pour thicker on the bottom and lighter on the top. I don't know. We'd have to go back and watch the Earth 2020 video, because that was the last time Georgia May did a pull through. And I talked about her rationale for that soap, and it seemed sound, and so she may be trying that as well. And I think her thought process was the designs and the patterns are better on the top than they are on the bottom, so if I add more to the bottom or maybe less to the bottom, I don't know. People still need to help me with the whole how this really works with pull-throughs thing. Like, somebody needs to help my brain make sense of that, because why is it that in the top portion of my soaps yesterday you could actually see the outlines of hearts, but at the bottom portion all you saw were like essentially little bubbles, like bubbles, circles? And so I don't quite know why that would be, because I'm not pulling it out any faster or slower. I don't know. I don't know. I bet somebody does know, though, and has figured that out and knows the answer to that. And so if you could tell me, that would be awesome. I would love that. But yeah, no, it looks like she's doing essentially the same thing that I am. Yeah, she's using 4 colors. She's using the middle, finding her middle, using that guy there, and all of the things. And her soap is also getting thick, so that could also be a scent thing at this point. I am very curious to see if she has any of the weird like separation things and like the seeping of the scent thing that I did, though. I really am curious to see that, because that was really weird. I haven't seen a soap do that in quite some time, and I think the last time I saw a soap do that I made was like, I don't know, like 5 years ago. And I was making soap. I was making shave soaps at like 5 o'clock in the morning. I super wasn't really paying. I was still asleep, whatever. And I had miscalculated the amount of castor oil that I needed to put into the recipe. And I ended up putting like, I don't know, 15 or 20% of castor. It was a lot of castor oil. And as a result, the recipe was not well crafted. It was not a good oil, it was not a well-balanced oil recipe. And the castor itself was seeping out in really weird ways. But again, I sort of expected that. Like, I got that. But I don't know the last time I've actually seen a scent do that. So that's very weird. But also I know it happens. I know that's a thing because Soap Queen exists. And anytime that you ever have like a question on something, you go to, you know, the Brambleberry blogs and there's troubleshooting. What happened, right? Like everybody still uses her, right? She's known. She's awesome. She's one of the OGs and like the whole we're gonna do this online thing. I mean, that's not really true because soap making forums have existed forever, but once people started getting more into the, you know, we want to watch things or we want to see pretty pictures attached to things and not just read forums. Yeah, Soap Queen, she did the thing. I mean, she did a great job with it. You have to give her huge props. She's definitely more of a hobbyist. Like, she definitely markets to the hobbyist and not towards the actual, like, business soaper because her prices are really, really high. But, like, all of the information that she puts out there and the way that she started this and really got her I'm the business of selling soap making supplies business off the ground, amazing. She's done great. And as a result, she has a giant back catalog. So anytime you ever have a problem with your soaps, she's probably going to be the first thing that comes up on Google when you Google, why did my soap ... So I know that soap fragrances do that, is the point, because I saw it on Soap Queen at some point. I don't even think that's a thing anymore. She took that down, right? Her forums on the website? Is it just Soap Queen TV now? I don't know. It's been a while. But yeah, no, Georgia May stuff. Point back to Georgia May's pour because Georgia May's pour is awesome. And she only had like 2 angles in this whole thing wherein we're like looking at her gloves as opposed to like that really kind of uncomfortable couple minutes I subjected you guys to it yesterday with mine. So that's awesome. But yeah, her soap is getting as thick as mine was at the end. It's totally all a thing and also interesting. So let's pay attention to that too, okay? Let's see where in the bar she's going to get better hearts versus just like bubbles or circles, because maybe the thickness of the soap also has, I mean, the thickness of the soap does have something to do with it. If your soap is too terribly thin, the tool is just going to pull through it and not pull the design through. But if your soap is too thick, like in the Earth 2020 bar, it's all going to come up with the pull-through tool. Pull-through tool is not going to actually go through the soap. So this is all interesting. And yeah, no, this is... I really love that brown. I want to know what brown she used for that because it looks like a really delicious like milk chocolate, which totally works for, you know, February soaps, right? Because don't we all have chocolate on the brain? And so, yes, it's a great time to put browns in your line because chocolate. And that's awesome. Me and Anna and Elsa loving chocolate. But yeah, no, nothing really terrible happened with any of this. And I am really thinking that with all of this, I mean, we'll look at her cut and see what's going on, but ultimately the instructions on Amy Warden Soap Challenge, they say use squeeze bottles, and I'm thinking not necessary. I'm thinking that's not necessary. We've done a lot of squeeze bottle versions, and we've done this version, and we've done in the pot swirl versions, we've done faux funnel versions, column pour versions, and I think this is still going to be the best thing, really. Just do it this way. It's less time, and I think the designs are always just going to be very haphazard. So I don't really know. But let's watch her pull and see if the whole thing comes up with the tool, or if the tool comes out the way it's supposed to. Oh, and yeah, no, it came out the way it was supposed to. She's got a little bit of thickness on the soap. I wonder if she pulled it out of frame because she didn't want to show the same thing as Earth 2020. But I can still see it there in the corner and not nearly as much. You remember that with the Earth bar? There was like 3 inches of soap came off. And like she had a literal 3 inches of soap blob just in her hand at the end of that. Like, what do I do with this? That was... Whew, it was perfect for the Earth bar, for Earth 2020. It was a dumpster fire, but I mean, it was perfect. And that's the funny thing about life and how it kind of works out that way in the soap world. Especially in, you know, in our soap shop. Maybe not everywhere, but our life. It's very interesting. But yeah, no, this one looks no real problems. Everything's good. I think she is ready to C-pop and gel this, and we will cut into it tomorrow and see where all of her heart patterns are. And yeah, there's the thing. Let's go check that out. So on to this cut, and I don't actually see any real streaky streaks in hers like were in mine. So I guess her tool must have been perfectly and accidentally positioned in such a way that it actually pulled on that side of those sides of the mold, so she didn't get those weird streaks. But this looks really cool. That's like a cool like sweater textured pattern. It's very beautiful. I love that for sure. That would be beautiful for the outside of like a rimmed soap, most definitely. And the bottom of the mold is on the left side of the bar. Is on the left side of the cutter right now. And you can totally see, I don't know. So there's hearts. There's the definite like outline of the tool there on that one, and on the other side as well. Okay, cool. You can see that for sure. And so that's at the bottom of her mold. And that's a beautiful bar soap. I love that. Totally has the hearts going on in it. And we'll see. There's still hearts in there too. You can totally see the little, they look like little cat ears there. It's very cute, for sure. I really like that soap. And I think that's the one that she said looked like a peacock, which is actually interesting. Now I want to rewind it and look at it again. But yeah, no, I mean, I still see hearts in that one too. I guess maybe less so in that. I don't know. You guys let me know. Do you see hearts? I see more bubbles at this point. Yeah, totally, right? So lower in the mold, at the bottom of the mold, you have like bubbles, but right about mid-bar, she started getting hearts because she always likes to pull from the middle, right? And so there's that. I don't really know why that is. That is a cool bar of soap though. I like that one. Oh, that's the one that she said looked like a peacock. Totally, with like the fan of the feathers, which is what she was telling me at that exact moment, really. And that one kind of looks peacock-ish too, and that one, the other side it's cute, it's wild, it's fun. And yeah, no, they're beautiful bars, and I don't see any seepage. Do you? None seepage. So, I don't know. It was still the fragrance for mine, but you know, gremlins exist in the soap shop all the time, so who really knows? And that's a super pretty one. I like how the pink is in like inside the purple. That's super awesome, for sure. Yeah, no, these are gorgeous bars of soap. They're perfect for the scent. They're perfect for, you know, February. It's just great job all around. And, you know, it's yet again going, okay, well, pull-throughs are fun. Is it the perfect, precise pattern of a pull-through? No, but I honestly don't know what sorcery soap makers do to actually accomplish those amazing pull-throughs, because we still can't figure that out. But that is day 310. And there you have it, Georgia May's pull through. And yeah, no, she did not actually experience any of the seeping from the fragrance that I did yesterday, which is very interesting. Exact same soap oils, exact same percentages used for the scent blend. It's all very wild. It's definitely befuddling to me. But her soaps, absolutely gorgeous. I love them, and I can't tell which one I like more. So you're gonna let us know which one you like more by, you know, deciding which one you want to buy on the website. So soapandclay.com. Whichever one you like more, drop down, all the things. Yes, scent blend is in and of itself a very lovely scent to smell, but for me not to soap with. So there's that. Yes, if you're interested in seeing what else we do for the Amy Warden Soap Challenge challenges and all the things, yeah, subscribe to the channel. That would be fantastic. For those of you who are subscribed to the channel, hey, you're fantastic, and I do mean that. Thank you so much for joining me for another round of 365 days of soap. I'm out of here for today. I will see you guys all again tomorrow for another round of soapy fun. Bye.